The movie begins with the introduction of 4 young individuals named Psy, Noi, Jerd, and Tad. They are all children embarking on an adventure into the woods, ultimately reaching a mysterious house nestled deep within the forest. According to local folklore, this mansion is Psyd to be ensnared by a malevolent spirit that claims the lives of those who dare to venture there late at night. Despite Jerd dismissing these ominous warnings, the kids proceed to engage in a game of hide and seek. During the game, Psy and Noi find themselves concealing within the same house. While exploring, Psy stumbles upon a package but discovers it to be empty. However, an eerie silhouette of a head appears on Psy's backside. Several years later, the film revisits Psy as an adult. She awakens in her bed stained with blood, confronting a peculiar predicament. Determined to rectify the mess, Psy, who is a dermatologist by profession, takes decisive action. During her hospital visit, she encounters Jerd, who becomes captivated by her and enters her world. Jerd openly expresses his affection for Psy and endeavors to inspire her. With no one else around in the hospital, Psy reluctantly consents to accompany him. Meanwhile, a woman arrives at the hospital with her injured child, and Psy promptly tends to their needs. The woman apprises Psy that Kresu has attacked her neighbors' heads, while her husband informs Jerd that Kresu has been sighted by some individuals. Kresu is a malevolent spirit that emerges at night, preying on nocturnal creatures and animals. To shield themselves from Kresu, the woman advises them to seal their doors and windows. As they depart, Psy confides in Jerd about her longing for Noi, the same boy who used to visit her at that haunted house on that fateful night. Over dinner with her grandparents, Psy discovers that her father intends to protect her from Kresu that night. Her friend shares details about Jerd and their forthcoming marriage plans, though Psy appears disinterested in such discussions. However, Psy starts experiencing nightmares involving the forest house and Kresu during her slumber. Upon waking up, she finds the bloodstain on her bed has expanded. All the windows in the room are wide open, and Psy is bleeding profusely, causing her considerable distress. Upon leaving the hospital, Psy invites Jerd to accompany her to the cabin in the woods. There, they encounter their childhood friend, Noi, along with a group of Kresu hunters who regale the villagers with terrifying tales of Kresu's heinous deeds. These hunters recount how Kresu initially targets poultry, then progresses to larger animals like cows, buffaloes, goats, and eventually humans. They caution that Kresu's saliva is cursed, transforming those who ingest it into Kresu themselves. A young man in their group succumbs painfully to this affliction, yet the villagers decide to let him remain despite his suffering. During Noi's stay, Jerd and his companions tend to his needs, but Psy becomes increasingly uneasy. She insists on taking a solitary walk but awakens the following morning to discover the bloodstained bed once more and vomits blood. Concurrently, Psy learns that the buffalo has been devoured, further intensifying suspicions surrounding Kresu. Noi apprises Psy that Jerd has joined the ranks of the Kresu hunters. Nevertheless, Noi cautions Psy against becoming entangled with them, branding them as malevolent. Jerd, however, dismisses Noi's admonitions and asserts that he has joined the group to protect the villagers. Before departing with the Kresu hunters one fateful night, Jerd pays Psy a visit and implores her to secure all doors and windows. After his departure, Psy begins to feel increasingly uncomfortable and endures excruciating pain. At first glance, it appears as though Psy has transformed into a Kresu, and her nightmares may indeed be grounded in reality. Simultaneously, the son of Psy's friend disappeared without a trace. This prompts her to shift her focus towards the creature hunters. Soon after, Kresu, a peculiar sight unfolds as Psy appears to be levitating in midair, and the hunters react by opening fire on her. However, amidst this chaos, Jerd returns with the lady's missing son. On her way back home, Noi notices something profoundly unsettling. As she pursues it, she stumbles upon an unusual chamber of sorts. Peering through a window, her shock knows no bounds as she discovers that Psy has descended into madness. Fear grips her heart. The following morning, Psy arrives at the hospital, only to find Noi missing. Noi, having realized the true nature of Psy, had fled in terror. It becomes evident that Psy is in dire need of assistance, but her friend has seemingly abandoned her. As Noi enters a shrine, fear overtakes her, and she falls asleep. She seeks answers about the strange happenings from a monk. The monk reveals that these spirits have coexisted with humanity for ages, and they are the result of dark magic gone awry, turning humans into phantoms. Thus, Kresu transforms into a female, while Krang becomes a boy. Noi discloses her deep friendship with Kresu to the monk, who advises her against making emotional decisions and encourages her to follow her heart. During the night, Noi assumes the persona of Kresu and brings Psy a multitude of deceased hens, refusing to venture outside during this peculiar ritual. When Psy returns to the hospital the following morning, she is elated to find Noi there. Noi continues to bring Psy an abundance of hens each night to prevent her from going outside. Meanwhile, Krause's absence for over a month startles the community, and Jerd remains in the company of scavengers, while Noi desperately seeks a solution. The monk informs Noi about a herb that can transform Kresu back into a normal being. After Kresu consumes it, Psy, now working at the hospital, is offered a side drink by Noi, who secretly adds the herb. Another young girl drinks the remaining juice and also undergoes a transformation into Kresu. Distressed by their daughter's metamorphosis, the parents refer to her as the Kresu hunter, and the chief of the Kresu hunters lures her with a lizard. Tragically, the little girl is ensnared, put to death, and her heart is extracted. Tad questions the parents about when their daughter turned into Kresu, and they blame Psy for it, suspecting her involvement in the transformation. Psy is tormented by the guilt of indirectly causing the young girl's death and fears becoming a victim of the creature hunters herself. Nora remains by Psy's side as she seeks to explore a mysterious house in the jungle. Psy believes that the solution to their predicament may lie within, as she has been closely monitoring Psy's activities. Unexpectedly, Tad spots Noi and Psy approaching the house. Psy and Noi also arrive at the forest beside the house. Psy manages to obtain the Kresu herb, and after consuming it, she feels a sense of relief. Both Psy and Noi are hopeful that Psy can break free from the spell if she consumes the herb, ensuring her safety from the hunters. However, as fate would have it, the creature hunters, injured but relentless, close in on them. Jerd, upon realizing their connection, lashes out and starts attacking Noi. Meanwhile, Psy narrowly avoids ingesting the herb as all the hunters relentlessly pursue her. Psy reaches the safety of the house, approaching a mysterious box, and a flood of memories from her childhood resurfaces. These memories transport her back to the innocent days of playing hide and seek. Psy, who had once hidden in the same house, becomes entranced by Kresu and learns of her tragic history. In a bid to protect Psy, the hunters enter the house with violent intent. In the heat of the moment, Psy transforms into Kresu and takes on the hunters one by one, eliminating 2 of their members. Jerd arrives on the scene upon hearing gunshots and notices Tad about to shoot Psy. Jerd advances in an attempt to stop the situation, but Tad, on the other hand, becomes furious and assaults Jerd. As a result of the presence of a powerful being, a terrible storm erupts, leading to Jerd's critical injury and loss of consciousness. After a brief moment of calm, Noi takes Psy away from the chaotic scene. The following day, the villagers discover that many members of a hunting party have been brutally killed, with Kresu being the perpetrator. Among the casualties are also some villagers, which enrages the community upon their discovery. Tad arrives, carrying an injured Jerd, and accuses Kresu of causing Jerd's condition. They venture into the woods in pursuit of Kresu, who subsequently assassinates 2 more members and reveals Psy's true identity as Kresu. Learning this, the entire town decides to deal with Psy in a ruthless manner, prompting her to flee. Noi overhears their conversation and rushes to protect Psy as she narrates the full story. Psy, in pain and searching for medicinal herbs, and Noi, affected by her anguish, are eventually enchanted as well. According to Psy's father, neither the villagers nor the hunters are permitted to do so. In return for their transgressions, they promise to burn down Psy's house and execute her. Psy's father calls Noi outside the house. Despite consuming the herbs, Psy doesn't transform into Kresu, which surprises Tad. He accuses Psy of being Kresu and responsible for the villagers' deaths. Psy, however, holds Tad and his companions accountable, revealing that they had kidnapped her and attempted to deceive her. Tad, she claims, rescued her from their clutches, forcing Jerd to flee. Upon returning home, Tad discovers Jerd hiding and is attacked. He is bitten and transformed into a Krang. Boys become Krang while girls become Kresu as a result. Tad, being a Krang, extracts the hearts of his victims. This incident has a complex backstory. Krang is actually a demon, and Kresu is his wife. She once fell in love with a human, and Krang captured them, resulting in Kresu's heart being torn open. Since then, Krang has been burning with vengeance. While Psy continues to consume the plant, she no longer transforms into Kresu. However, Noi struggles to find a solution, and Jerd's condition worsens, causing anxiety for his parents. Tad sets fire to the remaining plants, destroying Psy's regular treatment. With only 2 herbs left, they are left with no options. Noi, unable to find his medication, invites Psy to join him in Hong Kong to escape the dire situation. Psy moves in with Jerd but is disappointed to see his poor health. Jerd confronts Psy, revealing that he knows she is Kresu. He joined the hunters to protect Psy from the villagers. Noi and Psy prepare for their escape, but Psy's father intervenes, taking her to a location where villagers are present for her safety and to shield her from the creation label. Meanwhile, Tad accuses Jerd for Psy of running away with Noah and deceiving him, Tad continuously provoking Jerd. Jerd transforms into a Krang in a fit of rage, causing Psy great anguish. The most challenging aspect is that they have run out of herbs, and Psy transforms into Kresu in front of everyone. The villagers are terrified and open fire on her as she heads into the woods. They decide to burn Psy's body to rid themselves of Kresu while attacking. Psy's father makes a courageous effort to stop them, but Tad and Jerd, now Kresu, arrive. Jerd captures Kresu, and Noi reminds everyone of Psy's true identity as Kresu, preventing them from harming her. Tad attempts to kill Psy to save her, but Jerd confronts Tad. Psy's father and Noi keep the villagers at bay. As Tad is about to finish Psy, a monk intervenes, diverting Tad's attention, and instructs Noi to take Psy's body to the riverbank. Upon reaching the river, Noi also takes Psy's lifeless body. Jerd's parents and some villagers pursue them, but Noi places Psy's body in a boat, assuring her that everything will be fine as they head to Bangkok. Psy's body is severely damaged, preventing her soul from re-entering it. However, when Kresu, a ghostly spirit, witnesses Noi's profound love and faith, he sheds tears and severs the boat's anchor rope, allowing them to reach Bangkok. Noi, saddened by their separation, watches as Jerd's father shoots Psy. He sighs, "In the name of great love, Psy dies before my eyes, and I lose her forever."